Hey guys, and welcome back. It's Tuesday of week 22, and it's a little cold outside, man. It's not horrible. It's certainly not as cold as it is in other areas, but it is what I like to call a titty bit nipply outside. Anyway, guys, before I jump into what I wanted to talk about, I just wanted to mention everything seems to be going pretty well this week. Diet's firmly under control. Was able to get into the gym yesterday and do my thing. The weights are feeling good. Everything's working out good there. I feel pretty strong coming into week 22, which is awesome. Hoping for a strong week, man. So one of the things occurred to me the other day as I was thinking about this weight loss and kind of what led to where I'm at now. And that was that people that get big, people that get truly obese, right? These getting obese, getting that big. A lot of people say, how can you let it get there? And really, I've made a video about this before about how I got there. But really, I think anybody that gets there has a very similar journey. It's a game of just self-denial, man. The signs are there, right? And you choose to ignore them, right? You choose to just push it out of your mind and not think about it, right? So, one of the things I was thinking about is the warning signs. Nobody ever tells you this stuff. Nobody ever tells you what it's really like to get extremely big. And I'm not talking about like you gain 30, 40 pounds, right? I mean, that's kind of, you're chubby, you're fat, right? But you're not like obese, right? We're talking about people who are 60, 70 pounds overweight or more, right? To get to that point, it's just, it really, for lack of a better word, it takes effort, man. It takes effort because you have to mentally block all the crap that's happening to you, right? And for instance, right? So when I used to be a powerlifter and everything, I used to have a certain level of mobility, right? I used to be able to do things without having to worry about them or think about them, right? But that starts to drop off after, I would say, like the 50-pound mark, right? You gain 30, 40 pounds. Your life is mostly the same as it was before. You might not be able to huff up the stairs like you used to. You might not be able to do certain things with the same level of stamina that you used to do them. But for the most part, everything is pretty much the same. So it's easy for you to just kind of go, well, it's just 30, 40 pounds. It's not a big deal. But as you start to pass that 50, 60-pound mark, man, things start to happen, right? So one of my very first memories that I remember that I was fat was going over a speed bump, man. So for those of you that don't understand this, right, when you go over a speed bump, as a man, you probably should not have very much movement, right? But I do remember the first time this happened. I went over a speed bump and things jiggled, man. Things jiggled, man. Like in the stomach region. I was like, wait a minute, what the hell was that, man? Because I went over it and I was like, what? No, that's not supposed to happen. I clearly don't remember that happening in the past, right? And you would think that could be like that could be a strong warning sign, like, hey, bro, you're getting fat, dude, because you just jiggled. You jiggled going over. You're not a woman. Right, you're not supposed to have jiggly things, and you jiggled. So don't jiggle, bro. Hey, don't jiggle, bro. Anyway, I remember that, and I remember thinking, you know what? That speed bump is probably just really high or some shit. Like, you make excuses, dude. You live in denial, right? And then you go home and you pile a bag of chips in your face to make you feel better about the jiggle. Anyway, that was one of the first ones, man. Then I remember a few other things. I remember when I tried to keep up with some friends. We were outside. We're fucking around. I mean, you know how people do. And I went to run after them, and my I flapped. I flapped, man, and let's just say, I don't know how to say this right, but I guess some people call them moobs or whatever. It was a titty flap. A titty flapped, bro. And I'm going to tell you right now, first of all, if you're a man, you're not supposed to have titties, right? But a titty flapped. And, you know, when things start jiggling and titties start flapping on a man, these are things that you have to go, hey, bro, wake the fuck up, you fat son of a bitch. Stop eating so damn much food, man. Slow it down, man, right? But it didn't happen. It didn't happen, man. And you just keep on going, bro. You just keep on going, right? You shoot well past that 60, 70 pound mark, right? And you keep going, right? And then other things start to happen, right? Hey, guys. Sorry I needed a cut there. I apparently had to hack up a lung. And I guess it was from all of this arduous video making got the better of me, man, and I had to hack up a lung. Anyway, as I was saying before, I don't know about all you other guys or people or women or whoever that have been fat, right? But worst part of my day, hands down, socks. Socks, bro. And this is what I mean, right? This is past jiggly, titty flapping. This shit is insane, right? Because you now have to, in order for a fat guy, a truly fat man, like hundreds of pounds overweight, to put on socks, right? You have got to figure out how to defy the natural laws of the universe, which is insane. You got to do it every damn morning, right? Because putting on socks requires a level of mobility. And for those of you that have never been like really truly fat, like, you know, you might just be like a normal person. You might just put on your socks with the greatest of ease, right? Hell, you might even be so damn good that you could put your socks on standing up, right? You just bend the fuck over, throw a sock over. You might even be able to do that shit one-legged style, man, because it's not a big deal, right? Not true for fatty McFats like myself, man. Putting on socks sucks because you damn sure are doing that shit standing up, right? So now you're trying to finagle your body into a position your fat ass is not supposed to be in, right? You have somehow got to figure out how to get your massive ham hock of a leg to take up the same space at the same time as your massive stomach, right? And the laws of nature say two objects can't coincide in the same space at the same time. But you have now got to figure this out every damn morning. So you start doing fucking crazy shit, bro, right? You get your sock, right? And you're like, okay, I got my sock. Now, you got to start to strategize, right? You're busting out the whiteboard, coming up with strategies and shit on how you're going to get this sock on that fat foot down there, right? And so you start doing crazy shit, like you start like trying to lift the leg up. All right, I'm gonna put the leg like right here, get it as close as I can, and I'm gonna try to hook it. I'm gonna try to hook a toe, right? Because if I can hook a toe, I can probably wiggle the foot into the rest of it and just kind of like finagle it, man. It's like you're fly fishing or some stupid shit in a stream. You're trying to hook the damn toe, and I'm telling you, that's a strategy. Some people use that strategy, right? What I personally prefer to do is I try to sneak up on my leg, right? You got to sneak up on that shit, right? So what you got to do is you got to like what I do is I find myself like a strategic piece of furniture, like a bed or an ottoman or something like that, and you sit on the corner of that shit and you heft one of these big ass legs up there and you throw that shit on the corner of it, right? And it's tight, right? You're like, fuck, I can barely get this some bitch up here, right? But now that it's up there, that fucking leg ain't going anywhere, man, because that piece of furniture is a physical roadblock to that thing going through there. Barring some kind of special fucking physics, your leg is not going to pass through that solid ass matter back to the ground, right? Now, you got to sneak up on that sumbitch as fast as you can because you know that you're not going to be able to spend a lot of time hunched over, right? So now you're rocking. Now you're rocking this shit, and you're like, you do a massive rock, like everything smashed together into your leg, right? Bed's like, what the fuck's going on? You throw the damn sock around your foot, right? And you pull for all you're worth, and with any luck, you get that damn sock on, man, right? And after years of this shit, so keep in mind, I've been doing this shit for years, man, probably decade, right? Anyway, after a while, you get good, you get proficient at it, at the sneak up maneuver, right? You get proficient at it, but it's still the worst possible part of your day. Because, look, guy, right? You can forget that you're fat during the day. There are times where you can forget that you're fat. You're just like me, I have a desk job. You're just sitting at your desk job working away, right? You forget you're fat until you pass a mirror or have to do something physical, right? But this is a constant reminder every day morning. Like you wake up, even if you don't look in the mirror that morning, you wake up, you get to putting on socks. Welcome to Fat Town, fatty. Welcome to Fat Town, because your ass can't put on these damn socks. It's a nightmare. Maybe you should stop being fat, right? Your belly's been jiggling, titty's been flapping, you're having trouble putting on socks. Stop being fat, man. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. People that get this weight, there's reasons why people get this weight, right? But there's unspoken things that happen to you as you're coming up that also include that level of self-denial, man. You have got to be in an extreme state of self-denial, or just I don't know, the attitude. There's no word for it, right? Because it's not just like apathy. Apathy is not strong enough. It is straight up like not giving a fuckitude, right? Like you have to not give a fuck that you're getting huge in order to get huge like this. You just have to. That's just the way it works, man. That's just the way it works. And this is how people lead. Like the socks thing. So the socks thing is a perfect example. Like, right, you got your jiggly, you got your titty flap, whatever. The socks thing is your first step to I live in a bed and they have to take a wall out of my apartment to get me out. Like that's your marker. That's your D-mark, right? Like you can't put on a sock. It's only upwards from here, fatty. And you're not going to be able to get out of this bed. And you're going to wear a sheet for the rest of your life. And people are going to have to take a wall out to get your fat ass out of the damn apartment with a pitchfork or with a forklift or some shit, right? That's just the way it is, man. So, yeah, guy, you got to catch that shit. You got to catch it. Anyway, that's just the stupid ramblings that happen in my head, day in and day out of certain things hit me like that. And, I don't know. I thought it was worth sharing. Maybe you guys liked it. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. But all in all, though, everything seems to be going pretty good. So, again, guys, I thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Interested to hear your stories about self-denial or anything like that you've had experience with. Or, let me know if you think I'm smoking crack, because, I'm not smoking crack, but, I've been accused of it before because I'm a little insane in the head. Anyway, until Thursday, guys, I'll see you guys later. Again, thanks for watching so much. And